are joined in the media center with the current #1 qualifier, funny car driver John Forrest. He qualified with 3.832 speed and a speed of 333.251. You had 10 #1 qualifiers last year. What's it going to take tomorrow to get another one?
333, I thought around 335.
333.
That ain't fast. I know, it really feels good. The old hot rod went down the racetrack, and we made a lot of changes the last few weeks. There is no magic. It's just getting the minds right and hearing the music. And the boys heard the music, at least for one day. And we'll be humming in the morning.
At any time during that run,
Okay?
I'm fine. You okay?
She'll bring her boyfriend down here to slap me around.
she's got her 38 millimeter.
She probably does. I probably deserve it.
At any time during that second round run, was there any moment where you thought it was falling apart, or was it just near perfection?
No, it came out of the box flying. I had a good reaction time even. That's good, something for me.
Yeah.
And it just trucked right down there, stayed right in the groove. They got arrows inside the cockpit showing me which way the gas goes, which way the kill switch is, where the parachutes are, where the center of the racetrack is. They got a big St. Christopher on the hood of my injector. That helps me scope. And it really works, because I crashed 3 or 4 times this shit last year.
Yeah.
And finally put a St. Christopher up there and right down the track. So a lot of things I do that aren't like normal people, but who's to say what normal is?
You tried to wreck on that last one, didn't you? The finish line.
I bet that made old calf fucker. It dropped a hole just past the back door, and it went over.
Yeah.
I thought, oh man, where's he at?
What does it say about the complex nature of driving these funny cars when a veteran of your stature has to wrestle one at the finish line?
Well, a lot different than a dragster. They're easier. I've never driven a dragster, but I know the weight, the balance, everything is easier to steer. But a funny car, when it gets out of the groove, it'll pull your arms out of socket. That's why I work out in the gym, and you can see how well it's working. But I do work out, it's just ain't working. But what is really cool is that, what was the question? Forgot.
Nothing.
You
I didn't really
answered
ask the question.
So no, when it gets down there, it's a handful. That's why I love it. That's why I'll retire in a funny car. Never say never, but I'll probably never go to Top Fuel. Let my kids do that now. I'll stay
You'd be
right
scary
around.
in a dragster. You'd
It's
be
hairy.
scary in a dragster.
Yes, sir.
Not to be too deep, but if you could change one thing in your whole tenure, you got tons of championships and everything. What would it be? Not to get too heavy, but
Bring Eric Medlin back. That fixed
Number one.
my life, but mostly his family. John Medlin is still living with he says when he walks in here, he walks in the Lions Mouth at Gainesville. And I know how hard it is, because I always said if I ever had a son, I'd want him to be like Eric Medlin. And I got 4 girls, but Eric Medlin they broke the mold when he came. There's nobody like him. He loved the kids. He loved ice cream. He'd chase a kid down halfway across the parking lot if he thought he missed it. That's being the real deal. Ain't my baby girl is.
no, it's not her off next
So
year.
that's the real deal. Go ahead.
All right, anybody else?
She said,
Just real quick. Oh, I'm sorry.
If you ever asked him a question that was real quick.
go
No.
ahead. What's real quick?
Okay.
What is it about Gainesville? You seem to, seems to be like Indy, and you seem to love this
Well, the
place.
crowds are unbelievable. Look at them here on Friday. But mostly, everyone come here is happy because they come out of the snow. They come out of Canada and Boston and up north. And it's just beautiful here. You're in a college town, and it's just fun to come here. The hotels treat us good. The food here is great. And it's just rock and roll time. And I won 7, 8 races here. I've been struggling here lately. All these young kids like Caps and Hagen are all growing up fighting me. But that's what we do. Is that my girl? Is she coming?
Yep.
She's coming.
But,
Go.
I'm talking too much. Basically, there was no magic wand. All we did was put the band back together in a big picture, got the brain trust back, and they're all thinking together. Jimmy Brock's right in the middle of that fight. So I give all those crew chiefs at John Force Racing credit for that run. And Mike Neff led the charge. This girl gets it.
All right.
Okay.